Hello, my name is Luis Ventura and I did my web page review on SIOP. So SIOP is Society for Industrial and Organizational Psychology. Here is how the actual web page looks like, and I'm gonna walk you through the web page so you can get a little bit more of information about it. I'm really interested in showing you the students tab because this is the part that contains a lot of information about what is industrial organizational psychology and what do the psychologists do in the field. I'm also really interested in showing you that they offer free webinars, they call, which are seminar online, and the webinars are sponsored and developed by the SIO Visibility and Professional Practice Committees. So I think they're pretty interested in educating people about what IO psychology is. So going back to the presentation, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the history of SIOP. SIOP was founded in 1986. It is a division within the APA, which is the American Psychological Association. The web page was created in 1995 and it was coordinated from the University of Nebraska in Omaha. The purpose of SIOP is to provide the tools for industrial organizational psychologists to exchange research, insights, and information related to the science, practice, and teaching of industrial organizational psychology, identify opportunities for expanding and developing the science and practice of industrial organizational psychology, address the challenges to the understanding and practice of industrial organizational psychology in organizational and work settings, promote the education of current and future industrial organizational psychologists, and promote public awareness of the field of industrial organizational psychology. The audience, the target audience is public in general. SIOP is interested in promoting the field of IO psychology to everyone interested. So even people who don't have a degree in psychology can get into the webpage and extract some information about it. Um, Psychologists that use SIOP do not have to necessarily be IO psychologists. So there are some researches actually in the SIOP page that talk about LGBT awareness and the mindfulness meditation therapy and things like that. So you don't have to be IO psychologist to get into the webpage, or you don't have to be a psychologist at all. The educational uses is that the SIOP webpage has general information about IO psychology. People interested on IO psychology can get free access to journals, reports, and editorial columns. Webinars are freely offered to people to know more about IO psychology, which are the seminar online, and advisor services for undergraduates and graduates are offered. The standards relation I made is with the ISTES, and the first one is creativity and innovation because it creates original works as means of personal or group expression. The second one is communication and collaboration, and it's to communicate information and ideas effectively to multiple audiences using a variety of media and formats. The third one is research and information fluency, which is evaluate and select information sources and digital tools based on the appropriateness to specific tasks, and to process data and report results. Pros and cons, I really don't see much cons of the web page, maybe because I'm really interested in IO psychology. But I see a lot of pros in the SIOP web page. So the first one is that it is really easy to find information. Information is clear, it's easy to understand. It contains a lot of options to get to know the theme better. And the fact that SIOP contains free webinars approved by the APA makes it a great option to learn about IO psychology. So comparing SIOP versus APA, I know that SIOP is part of the APA, but they have different web pages. So comparing the web pages, APA's web page only contains information on the field of IO psychology, but does not encourage the awareness of it. SIOP encourages all psychologists to exchange ideas and projects, while the APA's web page is only information. SIOP contains online seminars that are free to all public, while APA's web page does not contain other than basic information. And SIOP and APA both offer career paths as well as chatting with an IO psychologist, which this is a really good thing that both web pages have, but still I think SIOP's web page is better. So in conclusion, I really recommend using SIOP as a web tool. It contains information that can be really helpful to people interested in IO psychology. The fact that SIOP offers certified free online seminar makes it the best option among other web pages, and I use it to learn more about IO psychology because this web page I think is really easy to use, and on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is I wouldn't recommend it and 5 is I recommend it, I would really recommend you to use it. Thank you very much.